When it comes to Best Actor of the Year, the answer isn't that simple. The entertainment world, especially C-dramas, is always filled with big names with outstanding performances. But honestly, the names Zhang Linghe and Tian Shiwi are indeed being talked about a lot, and they could even be considered one of the most attention-grabbing duos this year. Just imagine scrolling through social media, opening a streaming platform, or watching a video clip on TikTok. Chances are you'll likely see their faces. Not only because of their strong visuals, but also because of their lively on-screen chemistry. From that alone, it's clear that they're more than just ordinary actors. At the start of this year, the Chinese drama industry was absolutely packed with major releases. Many veteran actors returned with ambitious projects, and many new faces began to rise to fame. But amidst the competition, Zhang Linghe and Tian Shiwi managed to stand out. Why? Because they possess a rare combination: strong visuals, ever-evolving acting, and the ability to build an emotional connection with the audience. Let's talk about Zhang Linghe first. He's the type of actor initially known for his perfect male lead visuals. Tall, sharp features, a cold aura, all elements that audiences typically love in romantic or historical dramas. But interestingly, he doesn't stop there. In his last few projects, he's begun to show a broader acting range. Zhang Linghe is no longer just the cold prince or perfect, flawless guy character. He's begun taking on more complex roles, characters with inner conflict, emotional ups and downs, and a more human side. This is crucial, because in the world of acting, the ability to convey emotion is what separates an average actor from a truly masterful one. Many viewers are beginning to notice this. They're no longer just praising Zhang Linghe's looks, but are also discussing the way he expresses sadness, anger, and even small moments like a glance or a pause in dialogue. These are the things that make his performance feel more real. Now let's move on to Tian Shiwi. While Zhang Linghe has a cold and mysterious aura, Tian Shiwi is the opposite: cheerful, warm, and full of energy. But make no mistake, behind that image, he possesses quite solid acting skills. Tian Shiwi is the type of actress who can make a character feel alive and relatable. When she laughs, the audience is happy. When she's sad, the audience can feel her emotions too. This isn't easy, as it requires precise control of her expressions and timing. One of Tian Shiwi's greatest strengths is her natural acting. She doesn't seem to be acting. Her dialogue flows smoothly, her gestures aren't exaggerated, and her reactions feel spontaneous. This is what makes many viewers feel close to the characters she plays. When Zhang Linghe and Tian Shiwi were paired together in a project, the results were quite explosive, in a positive way. Their chemistry was strong, not only in romantic scenes, but also in small, everyday interactions. Their gazes, their responses, and even the silent moments felt like they were speaking. In the world of drama, chemistry can be a key determinant of success. Many dramas with great stories fail because the main characters don't click. But in the case of Zhang Linghe and Tian Shiwi, their chemistry was one of the reasons why viewers stayed with the story until the end. Now the question is, are they worthy of being called the best actors of the year? If we look at it from a popularity perspective, the answer is likely yes. They're trending, frequently talked about, and have a growing fan base. In terms of performance, they've also shown significant improvement compared to their previous projects. But speaking of best in absolute terms is a bit tricky. Because every year, there are always other actors who deliver outstanding performances, perhaps in heavier genres or with more psychologically complex characters. For example, some actors star in crime dramas with intense emotions, or in historical dramas with heavy dialogue and conflicted characters. In such contexts, the assessment of best becomes highly subjective. However, what we can say with some certainty is this: Zhang Linghe and Tian Shiwei are among the most prominent actors this year. They're not just popular, but also relevant. They've managed to capture the audience's attention while demonstrating progress in their acting skills. Another interesting thing is how they represent a new generation of cdrama actors. This generation isn't just relying solely on their looks, but is also starting to seriously hone their acting skills. They realize that to survive in the industry, they must continue to develop. Zhang Linghe and Tian Shiwei are quite clear examples of this trend. They may have initially been known for their visuals and charm, but now are starting to build a reputation as reliable actors. Furthermore, their presence also demonstrates a shift in audience preferences. Audiences now look not only for compelling stories, but also for characters that feel real. They want to see honest emotions, believable conflicts, and authentic relationships, and this is where Zhang Linghe and Tian Shiwei have successfully fulfilled those expectations. Looking ahead, their potential remains enormous. They still have plenty of room to develop, explore new genres, and take on more challenging roles. This is crucial, because an actor's career isn't determined by just one or two successful projects, but by long-term consistency. It's possible that, in a few years, we might actually see them win major awards or be recognized as top actors globally. But for now, they're on the right track. So, are Zhang Linghe and Tian Shiwei the best actors of the year? The honest answer is, they're not necessarily the absolute best, but they're certainly among the brightest. And in the competitive entertainment world, that's already a remarkable achievement. For those of you who follow C-dramas, their names are almost impossible to miss. And if this trend continues, it's not impossible that they will truly become major icons in the industry. In the end, the label "best" is perhaps debatable. But one thing is for sure, Zhang Linghe and Tian Shiwei have managed to steal the show, win the hearts of viewers, and prove that they are more than just visuals, they are talents to be reckoned with.